8/20/24. Today's a Tuesday?
Yeah.
And we're with a 2014 Infinity QX60. We originally had a cat code on the car, and the cat code is still here, P0480, about a week ago. And we had a P0011 code, which means the VVT system was bad on the passenger side. Bank 1. The car also sounded like it had metal to metal grinding, and the owner says it had jerky problems going uphill intermittently. And so that next day we put in, we did an oil change for the car. Actually, yeah, we also determined that the oil dipstick was really, really low. Like it was like 1 quart left. So the next day we did an oil change for the car, and the car engine noise, that metal to metal noise, immediately sound better. So yay. Then we took the car for a test drive up some hills, and out of this 30-minute test drive, somewhere in the middle, the car had jerkiness going uphill like 3 times like this, and then went away. And then gave the car back to the owner, and the owner verified that the engine noise is definitely gone, but that jerky occasionally happens again, but happens much less. And so it's been a week, the car's back, and we checked the code, and we don't see a VVT code, we only see a catalytic converter code. So because that we found out the car only had 1 quart of oil, my theory is all that oil got cooked, and the varnish could, like a scab, went into different passages. One meaning it can still clog up the VVT solenoids. And so today we're gonna put in a new quart of batch of oil. It's gonna be 5 quarts of 5W30, and we're gonna also change the filter again, even though the filter is probably not very dirty. But because the theory of all that 1 quart of oil being cooked, let's just start again, and hopefully that new quart of the whole batch of oil, because oil has a detergent effect, it's going to go in there and start like breaking down those scabs, and hopefully makes the VVT system work again. But I have never did a VVT solenoid on this car, but from like earlier year Nissan's V6, like a Nissan Maxima or a G35, there's one solenoid facing this way and one solenoid facing this way, and they had to take a good amount of lots of metal out to get to these solenoids, and like to make room for it. Like on a 4-cylinder or other cars, they just make it really easy and accessible. Within like 5 minutes, you can take a 10mm bolt out, disconnect the electrical connector, and get the solenoid out, and it's on your hand, and you can clean it. But I couldn't find a video on YouTube to do this job, but from the earlier model designs, which I don't think Nissan's going to change a lot in terms of like their core designs of their engine. So I'm assuming this job might take like 3 hours or something to hopefully get to the solenoids. And being the first job, is probably going to be closer to 3 hours. And maybe in 2 weeks time, we're going to make a new video after we clean the VVT, or a video saying that the oil helped a lot. So stay tuned on the 2014 Infinity Q60 jerking uphill occasionally, low on oil initially problem. All right.